See, I wasn't gone long, was I? I wasn't gone long. I told you I wouldn't be gone for long. I'm back. I'm back. And now I need to have a quick sip of my drink that I completely forgot to drink this entire time. Hello. Let's just cut the music for a second. I'm back. It is I, EP Sheepy, Emma P, Amarencia, Petronilla Sheepy Sheep, genius. At least I think I'm a genius. I have 2 whole brain cells, and we are back for more Danganronpa V3. What a time! What a time we've been having with this game. So I don't know how much we're gonna get done today, and I don't know how much we will be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the last stream of the year for EP. Because I'm gonna be at EP Baba Mama's place, and their internet service provider is literally like 2 small hamsters in a wheel. It's terrible. It's so bad. It's so bad. It cannot sustain. It's a good thing that YouTube notifies me, because Twitch wants you to— No! Twitch, how could you do this to me? Twitch, why? That's so rude. That's so rude. It's so rude. I am back. And now we will be doing some more Danganronpa. So I am hoping. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. I'm hoping that we're gonna get to a good point today. I feel like someone is due a death. I feel like someone is due to die. Still not really sure. But considering the hydraulic press stuff that we had, like, the session before, I think we're back! That's right, Anonymous! Welcome back! We're back again. We are picking up where we left off. So I kind of feel like maybe poor Kibo is gonna have a bad time. But, oh man, at this point, it's so hard to tell. However, Bleaties, if we really are doing this whole meta thing that has been happening with the previous deaths, I kind of think, like, maybe Kokichi is going out of it now. I'm starting to think that perhaps, maybe, possibly, Kokichi is being written out at this point. So, that is like my best kind of guesstimate at the moment. I don't have any better ideas, because there isn't, the focus on the story right now is just, it's all about Kaito, and how the dude is like about to expire. So, yeah, hydraulic press versus Kokichi's head. Do you know, I kind of feel like that's a possibility. You know. That would be pretty brutal though, wouldn't it? That would be brutal. Genuinely brutal. So with that in mind, I think it's a good time for us to get back into it. So let's pop the sound on. Hopefully you can hear the music okay, and the sound is all Gucci. This is all running correctly, which is nice. Let's go. Yeah, I need to like remember to fix my backup save. Carry on where we left off. So daily life, and there was a suggestion that we were gonna gang up on Monokuma. But let me just seriously, like, there's no fucking way. You do not gang up on Monokuma, right? That does not happen. You do not gang up on Monokuma. Monokuma will kick your ass. He does not need the exiles for that. There is a whole army of Monokumas. Like, why not, Leo? Because we've seen how well that's gone before. I hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way. Yeah, like, we've seen how that's happened in the past. We've seen what's gone wrong. And, I'll be honest. I don't think anything good is going to come of this. Monokuma said he was alone and outnumbered. He did say that, but he's also full of shit. I guess we're gonna see what happens, but I don't believe that attacking Monokuma is a sensible plan. In fact, I think that it's like super duper the opposite of a sensible plan. So now we are going back to the underground passage. Does everybody remember the murder hole? Do you remember the murder hole? You're sad you weren't there for the early secret karaoke. Oh, what? It wasn't a secret. It wasn't a secret karaoke. I promoted it. I advertised. I did, like, I promise. It wasn't meant to be a secret. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you thought it was a secret. But I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope that you slept well. But yeah, so we're going back to the murder hall, which is probably my least favorite place in this entire facility, shall we call it. Oh my god, we're actually doing this? We're actually taking the hammer? Alright. Alright. Okay. I took the final electro hammer and left the gym. So, I guess this is what we're doing. We're going to go to the underground and revisit that absolutely miserable minigame. Oh man, the music is super serious. It's serious business tunes. Right. Let's go. Oh no, I lost the chance of doing the murder hole the legit way. I gotta be honest with you. I do not feel like I missed out. I do not feel like I missed out. In fact, quite the opposite. I think I saved myself a probable aneurysm. So let's see. So we're going to the murder hole, and I think this is not gonna work out. So we've decided against punching the bear for some reason, and instead decided we're gonna use these wacky hammers to turn off the electronic stuff, or the traps in the murder hole, and to escape that way. I'm not really convinced this is gonna work, Bleaties. I don't think this is gonna work, because this would be kind of a terrible end. You know, it would be a terrible end. So, Kibo, what do you have to say? Kibo, what's wrong? You're not gonna head downstairs? Shuichi, I have a favor to ask of you. This hammer disables electronic machines, right? You see, this is one of the reasons I'm wondering about Kibo, okay? Because if he gets tapped with that hammer and then put underneath the hydraulic press, that's it. He's dust. He's toast. He's gone. He's out. He is out. He has been decommissioned. He is pure scrap. Yeah, it really does feel a bit, it's laid on almost a bit too thick. I kind of feel like this is a misdirection. They really want to make it seem like Gibo is next on the block. But that makes me think even more that if we're doing this whole meta plot, meta gamey angle, that it's actually going to be Goose. You know, Kokichi is gonna bite it instead. So yeah, it seems a bit too like, look at all the ways we can fuck up the robot! You know? It screams. It screams. It's too much. It's too much. Like, do they want to make it that obvious? Are you concerned it'll disable you too? Why, of course, I'm curious. The outcome will settle once and for all how Miu perceived me. Oh no, did he actually have a thing for Miu? Aww. Aww, buddy. Oh, keep. Aww. So he seems to think that if it disables him, well, I can imagine him thinking that, but I very much doubt she even considered Kibo while making these things. You know, it seems like a bit of a... Thanks, Malvenja! Good to see you, by the way! Yeah! I kind of feel like he's over-deeping it. Like, she wanted it to bust up the exosols. She almost certainly wasn't considering Kibo in the equation when she made these things. Remember the hydraulic press? Yes, yes I do. Kibo might be suffering from Stockholm Syndrome! Oh no! Oh, I hope not! Kibo, no! Besides, it's supposed to use a lot of energy, so we shouldn't waste it. A waste. Ha. Yeah, they had a real weird, unique relationship. I see. It would be waste. Yes, we shouldn't be wasteful. Oh, he looks kind of, like, sad about that, doesn't he? Hey, no money, good to see you! It's okay, we got there at the end. PP, roleplay, water play, EP. There's so many things the EP could mean, you know? We've got to explore the avenues. Just like sticking words together. Don't be sad, write him from MGR. No! He really does give me Raiden vibes though, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Man, Revengeance has such a banging soundtrack as well. So robots pout too. Well, this one, the ultimate robot does. I guess we're going down. I just want to know, why did we have to go down the manhole when there's literally a ladder here that heads down? Does it not go to the same place? Water play sounds lit! I didn't even consider that when I said it. Oh my god, you're right though. Ugh. We're back. We're back in the murder hole. Alright, let's get started. Are we really gonna be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay, right? You seem anxious too, Himiko. Ta! No need to worry. Of course it's gonna be a little dangerous, but... we've got all these ultimates here. If we all work together, everything will be alright. Those words... yeah, we can finally fulfill Kaide's wish. Guys, please, I don't think we're fulfilling Kaide's wish by going into the murder hole and getting ourselves, like, repeatedly maimed. Yeah, she really wanted us to get out together. I do remember that. I lack the faith that he has, okay? I don't share Kaito's faith on this occasion. On this occasion, I think Kaito is acting out of desperation. You know? I don't think being down here in the murder hole is a good idea. By the way, God forbid we have a female protagonist who doesn't die in the first try. I mean, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe one of the other Chunsoft games has that be the case. I don't know. Is there a female MC in Rain Code? Because that's on my to-do list. Yes, we made a promise together. Our promise to work together to get out of here and become friends. Now is the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys. Okay, but you have to come with us. You need to do it too. Bleaties, I'm really not feeling good about this. Yeah, the power of friendship! Because it worked so good the first time. It worked so good the first time that we came down to the murder hole! Also, Ultra Spare Girls doesn't exist. Man, denial is a river in Egypt. Am I right? That's right. That's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaide. I will never give up. I can't give up. Oh man, I missed a trick there in today's karaoke. I should have rickrolled myself. Oh man, I'm not feeling good about this. I'm not feeling good about this, Bleaties. You know, okay. Alright, murder whole time. Murder whole time. I still remember spending way too long trying to legitimately do this. And, nope. Yeah, that's it, Seb. You know the words. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run you round or hurt you. Yeah, I can't really do Rick Astley's voice. I've come this far. I have no choice but to believe. Oh no, you do have a choice. You have a choice! With the hammer that Miyu invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe. I kept repeating that to myself if I stepped into the tunnel. I don't believe though. I don't believe. Oh god. So we have hammers. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this really what we're doing? Do I have— I'm so negative. Is there like a limit? Is there a limit to the number of— Oh, how do I jump? That's how I jump. I'm still doing a terrible job. I'm still doing a terrible job! Literally me and the gang, honestly, yes. I guess that means that one's— Wait, what? What the fuck is that? What is this trap? What is this trap? How do I deal with this? What the fuck? Okay, what was this? Oh my— Can you imagine the Diddy cage? Oh my god, no. I'm just thinking, like, the challenge of doing this. The challenge of doing this without using anything to get to the end. This is fucking nuts. Where the— Can I go down the lift? Can I do that? What in fuck name? What is going on? What? Help. I'm down to my— There's raining bombs! I'm down to my last individual. You made it halfway without— Whoops. You made it halfway without the hammer! Dude, this is wild. Brute force for the win. I mean, yeah. Alright, okay, I guess I'm gonna just try again then. We have to get to the end. Only a maniac could do this. Yeah, Tsumugi, canonically the strongest character? Dude. That is a weird thought. That is a weird thought. You spent an entire summer on this? Maniac. Maniac! Madman! The single-mindedness. I do admire it. I do admire it, but oh my god. What is— This is— I thought this wouldn't be nearly as long as it actually was. Also, I guess I need to wait for this to move, and then I can— Like, the Monokuma bombs look like coins. Yeah, you couldn't finish it. I mean, the fact that you got as far as you did without the aids is crazy. Oh my god. I didn't even notice the cages up there. Okay. Woo! Scaring myself. Just scaring myself. No biggie. No biggie. I guess we can just spam the hammers. Question though, if they don't have much, right? If they don't have much power, how are we able to spam them? I thought that like hitting things with them once was like, you know, that was like all that there was. That was like all of their juice, right? Help! So, there are bombs coming down here. I guess the people behind me don't get affected by this. It's just whoever's in front. They're using the power of friendship to refill it. Too real. Too plausible. Or should I say plausible? You know, this is Monokuma's world. All of these, like, black loading screen bits, like, can that kill you if you don't have things? Or is that just... Is that just a choice? That freaked me out. Ludonarrative dissonance. Why, that's one of my favorite things. I love it when the story and the actions don't really seem to quite join cohesively. Is that it? Did we make it? We made it! Bleaties, we made it! We made it, but what's the catch? Bleaties, what's the catch? Anything can kill you in Danganronpa? You could die in Danganronpa because it's Wednesday. Like, this is... We made our way out of the tunnel. I'll be honest. I don't have high expectations. I don't have high expectations for what we're about to find. If we come out of that and we are right back at the beginning of the tunnel, I'm gonna be feeling quite like, vindicated. The first one was just the second. Yeah, that's it. The first try was just seeing what happens. It's just a loop. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think, no money. I think it's just an endless loop. Yeah, locked in the second time. We made it to the end. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long. We thought there was no end. But there was an end indeed. Indeed. Fucking Dark Souls humor, sorry. Yeah. Real/fiction. What a name for a tune. It loops 8 times. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? Pure infinity. Is this the exit? Seems like it. Look there. I mean, it's a door.
Oh, it's a door. On the other side of that door.
Yeah, it's probably the outside world. Yeah, the exit is just another entrance. I think that too. I reckon that door is gonna take us... This door is gonna open up and take us into, like, the maze area that just opened up on the other side of the map or something, right? It's probably the outside world. No, I'm telling you, it's not the outside world. There's not nearly enough guns on that door.
Yeah, we did it. We can finally escape.
Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world. Oh, the voice of reason. The voice of reason. Time to raise more flags. Man, there are already so many red flags.
You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like now.
It's fine. Monokuma was probably just lying to us. Yeah? Yeah, because blind faith. Blind faith is all we need. Okay. The skies over this academy are normal, so the meteorites are probably gone. Okay, but we know the skies over the facility are not normal. We know they're not normal. We literally had an entire thing with Gonta about how the sky is all fucky. The stars are wrong. This isn't real. So mad. I'm so mad that Kaito's just like, if I wish it hard enough, then it's true. Not happening. Everything's fine out there. Anyway, let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time for talk afterwards. that looks similar to the electric barrier in front of the Exisal hangar. Yes, it does. Isn't that what a quinky dink? What a quinky dink! It looks just like the barrier in front of the Exisal hangar. Why ever would that be? It isn't possible that maybe they lead to the same area. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open that door. Let's look around. Well, fortunately for us, don't we still have those hammers that seemingly have infinite charges? Well, this does look like a bunch of car dashboards have been stacked up along together. So, what about the operation panel? This is a control panel for the barrier. If it's like the one in the Exisal hangar, I should be able to disable it with the passcode. Ah, yes, but do we remember the passcode? Because we were relying on Kibo to remember it, but he doesn't have the necessary recording equipment.
The passcode. Does anyone know it?
We don't need that. Oh, see, we do still have the hammers! It looks like that one level from Sonic Adventure 1. Oh, man. The presence of the hammers just makes me think of Amy Rose as well. Is this whole place a Sonic reference? If it's electronic, we just gotta destroy it. It seems this lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electro hammer to open it. Alright, let's destroy the control panel with the hammers and open this big dumb gate. Hey, no need for name calling. What did the gate ever do to you? It's just doing its job. Jeez, no need for the rudeness. Phew. Then everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game. Finally, this death game is going to end. Yes, at last we can return to our normal lives. Normal lives. Beyond this door is our normal, peaceful, boring lives. We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. The secret of the outside world couldn't be that awful, right? Let's go! It's finally time to graduate from this academy of lies. And with that, Kaito swung the electro hammer and... let's see what happens. Smashed it down onto the control panel. Oh, cutscene! Wow. The sound of powering down.
Beep bong.
Okay, so let's go. Lock disabled.
Yeah, the door's unlocked.
Now we just gotta open up this gate. Let's all work together. Yes, we can do it. Finally, we can get out. We all ran to the door, and with our own hands, our own strength. What's about to happen? Oh. You know, this black screen with just those few words at the bottom, it kind of reminds me of something. It taps into a core memory. A Doki Doki Literature Club memory, in fact. You know, when I slowly open the door. What do you think we're about to find behind that door? Because I've got some feelings, and if it's anything like that nasty surprise, it's gonna be about the same. Our door to the future. A future of hope and despair. But always despair. DDLC came out from mobile devices, unrelated but true. Oh dear. Now a whole new generation of people is about to slowly open the door. Oh. What are we finding? What is it? What is it? It's a nuclear wasteland! Woo! Oh my god, because of course it is. Guys, what happened? I knew it! I knew it! Oh man. Oh man. Kaito's face. Dude. So, you know how just being like, yeah, nothing bad happened, nothing bad happened. I am so sure that everybody here in some way, especially Kaito. Yeah, 2012 was real. It would be funny if it was a beach with mono. Do you know what? I wish it had been that. Is it Chernobyl? I've seen Akira a number of times. This is what happens, okay? This is what happens when Tetsuo implodes. Kaito's face. Do you think that maybe he just unlocked the core memory that he is fucking responsible for this? Because something deep down in my soul is telling me that this is his fault. Okay. Yeah, everyone is shook. What is this? What's going on? What is... I can't breathe. Uh-oh. Oh no, the atmosphere isn't breathable! Shut the door! Shut the fucking door right now! Oh fuck. Oh fuck, they didn't consider that, did they? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's literally scorched earth. The air. The oxygen has been scorched out of the air. It really is a nuclear wasteland. Nothing can live here. I didn't do this. It wasn't me. It could be worse. It could be Canada. Is Canada worse? I didn't realize that Canada was like a full-scale Chernobyl. But I do know that there are people that believe that Finland isn't a real country. Oh my god. What happened? Oh, the door is auto-locked, I guess? The door is now locked. Barely conscious, we heard a sound in our heads. Someone shut the door. What happened? Ah! Oh, it's Kokichi!
Congrats! You finished the killing game!
Kokichi? Is the killing game situated in Chernobyl? I mean... it looks like it, doesn't it? Are you okay? Get it together. It wouldn't be funny if you died here, you know. Yeah, what's with that face? That was, like, excessively evil looking as if he did this. I think maybe he can't help but look like that when he laughs. Like, he fucking knew. He knew what was outside. He knew what was outside. He's laughing at them, not with them. Your lives are very precious to humanity. What? Humanity? You're feeling flirty with Oma-kun. Yikes. Brave choice. Very brave. Well then, the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head, dizzy. The ground spun under me, but I managed to get to my feet. And at the same time... Yeah, how's everyone everyone looking very, very shook. Very shook. What was that just now?
What's going on? On the other side of that door was...
Where even are we? Do I still think this is a virtual reality? I think it's possible. It's possible, but it does seem it seems less likely after there actually being something at the end of the murder hole. I wasn't expecting the murder hole to have an end. So that's interesting. That is interesting. What in the world is going on? Good morning, everyone. How are you guys feeling? Terrible? Of course you guys are, because you know now the truth of the outside world. The truth of the outside world? You saw it, right? The outside world you guys so desperately longed for doesn't exist. Well, what do you mean it doesn't exist? Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. Yes, please, tell me! Tell me, Goose, explain! I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay? Okay! Okay! That was weirdly cute. That was weirdly cute. Who knew that Oma-kun could be cute? Okay! Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky. It is a lot of stuff coming down. It does make me think again of Ultra Despair Girls. Like, is it really meteorites? There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world. What? Hold on. The end of the world. As we know it. Yes, it's the end of the world as we know it. And I'm still fine. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. What are you talking about? Jess, you better not interrupt me again. Or I'm gonna tell you anything at all. Got that? Thank you for the head pat! And thank you for the hydrate. That is very, very good shout. So I got a bit of peach water to sippy. Oh, I definitely need it after all that singing. Right. But Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. I totally appreciate though that Kibo has questions. I also have questions, but let's give Goose a chance, at least an opportunity, a moment to say what he has to say. Continuing where we left off. The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race. Yeah, does Kibo actually need air? No, he doesn't. Kibo doesn't need air. This has been proven by the fact that he's actually, during one of our friendship sessions, he showed us, like, his attempt at breathing and felt like we should be impressed. So this situation with unbreathable air would not affect Kibo, which is something to keep in mind. It's something I've been wondering about. Will it have any purpose? So they decided to implement a plan. Oh, we're getting full lore now. The Gopher Project. A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end. Yeah, fuck it, why not? So that they may find another planet where they can preserve humankind. The Gopher Project wasn't implemented to save the human race. He'll find something that could help us, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, Gopher Project, you know, like, to be a gopher is to run and fetch things, like... I'm not really sure. I wonder in this case, does Gopher maybe stand for something? And that's just gone over my head a bit? Maybe? But rather, to salvage the human race. Wow, so were we expected to repopulate as well? Because, like, the ultimate robot certainly isn't doing any of that. 16 young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher project. These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the ultimate students. So they really were expecting us to... Well, I say us. They really were expecting the kids to start a new civilization and repopulate, I guess. Can you imagine the absolute state of this? Gopher stands for go fur. Robot could be a babysitter. Yeah, fair, fair. Fur my goat. I don't know. I'm not buying this. I still think they've all done something terrible. This seems too weird to me. Why? Maybe I'm just overdeeping it, Bleaties. Maybe I'm just overdeeping it. But it really feels to me like every single one of these kids, every single one of this class of ultimates has mentioned doing something terrible, or it's been hinted at that they've done something terrible. I'm not... Yeah, there's definitely a murderer, like, with us. And someone who does seem to be some kind of serial killer. It does just feel like these are not the people you would want to repopulate the planet. You know, you wouldn't fire this lot off into space because you wanted them to save you. You'd fire them into space because you wanted to get them as far away from you as humanly possible. You know? You wanted to get them so far away you yeeted them into orbit. So yeah, I don't think I'm buying this story. I don't think I'm buying this story from Kokichi. I think that this sounds a little bit... Something is not quite true. I'm not saying that he's totally lying. I don't think he's wholesale lying. But he's definitely not being... He's not being fully honest. Repopulating the planet with Angie doesn't sound half bad. I mean, Angie would be good at it by the sounds of things. Based on what Angie told us. But the 16 students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't. Surviving alone? Family and friends left behind to die? That's just hell right there. Angie's hotel scene? Man, I need to see the Love Hotel scenes. I'm gonna do all of that stuff like off screen. I need to know. I need to know. Cause yeah, low-key I'm gonna have to like all that stuff in. Oh man. Dry throat. So then the 16 students decided to flee from the project. They erased their memories to forget their ultimate talents, to become normal students. Oh, thanks for the bless you. Loves doing those noises. Oh my god. I'm intrigued. That it was around that time a certain cult organization rose in power. A certain cult, huh? Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath. And when they discovered the Gopher project, they plotted to sabotage the plan. That's when the ultimate hunt began. The ultimate hunt affected all society. Those influenced by it searched for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher project spread misinformation, claiming that all 16 students had died. Kokichi is a part of this organization. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Something about Kokichi's story here is not adding up with the information that I have about these students. Something is wrong! But then... honestly, like, Kokichi telling lies and spreading misinformation is just... oh, it's just Kokichi breathing, isn't it? That was our memory of the funeral. With this, they were able to kill the ultimate hunt, shelter the 16 students, and carry out the Gopher project. Yikes. The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites, in destruction of Earth. The 16 ultimate students were sent off into space as humanity's last survivors. Goodness. Yeah, I'm still not on board with this. Not when everyone here is so fucking, like, shady, okay? Everyone is a bit shady. I think that, like, part of what Kokichi's saying about the world being probably terribly, like, damaged by stuff is true, maybe. But I don't believe his story about us being set aside as saviors of mankind. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. And that arc is the true identity of this academy. What? The ultimate academy for gifted juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony. This whole academy is one giant spaceship colony.
What are you saying?
You really think I'll believe that? Whoa, hold on now. The story isn't done yet. Like, isn't he just like, look like he's having the best time talking absolute shit? Look at that delight on his face. He's living his best life. He is absolutely reveling in how much everyone is, like, horrified by this. Which is even more reason for me to suspect none of what he's saying is sincere or genuinely true. Don't you think it's strange? Why do you think the killing game happened on the Ark? Humanity's last hope. Actually, the organization behind the Gopher project made one terrible oversight. A horrible person hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race. What? His face reminds you of something, but you can't think what. It reminds me of quite a few, like, evil characters, you know. Vega from Street Fighter, you know, it's that kind of smile. It was the leader of the cult organization trying to crush the Gopher project. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on this ship. Yep, that robot is Monokuma. Originally, the 16 chosen students were placed into a state of cold sleep and were only supposed to wake up once the ship was found in a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back to the ruined Earth. Although the 16 students were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep. And they are now here. He says that with such delight, doesn't he? If we return to Earth, that means... What you guys just saw, that's Earth now. You know, I'll be honest. It could look worse. It could be worse. I would be gently optimistic that there is a way to improve this situation. We just need to dig. We just need to go underground. We just need to go underground. What did you say? That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep. Minecraft, exactly! Exactly! They yearn for the mines! An Earth destroyed by meteorites without oxygen or living creatures. An Earth without any cities or any people you knew. That is the truth of the outside world. It's the Nether! The soil might... It might be. But they could at least start... Like, they must... They would be able to, like, build an underground base, at least. They wouldn't necessarily... Like, they'd be able to decontaminate the soil using whatever they have inside this building, presumably. I mean, they must have some provisions, right? Because if they couldn't survive on this planet in this circumstance, what was gonna happen when they found another planet that didn't have like fully breathable atmosphere and stuff? Like they would have to do something about it, right? It would need some terraforming. Surely. There's no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. The outside world doesn't even exist anymore. Doesn't exist? The Earth and humans died out ages ago. Except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Well, 7 survivors of humanity.
That's a lie. It's definitely a lie.
It does mean that if what he's saying is true, Seb. It's a big if. So it sounds like we're doing the whole... The fact that there is an odd number means that something is amiss. I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know. I don't think he gets tired of lying, Bleaties. I think he lies as easily as he breathes. He can't tire of something that he does effortlessly. Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me. Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me! Oh, come on. No way! No, I didn't want it to be that obvious. Please don't be true. Please be a lie. Please be a lie! How do I feel about this lore drop? I hate that I said very early on that Kokichi had all of Monokuma's color scheme and seemed to know way more about everything than anyone else, and the graffiti and stuff just kind of made it a bit... I'm hoping that what actually happens is that Kokichi is just having fun with this and is about to, like, be written out. Prolix dehydrated Gibbs Morte, this guy raisin. Man. Do you know what? Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Maybe he's saying that because he wants the impact. Maybe, right? Kokichi, you're the mastermind. I didn't want to crush the Gopher project. I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. Hey Celestia, good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You won't expect them to kill both monocobs in the last chapter. Same, but also good riddance. Good riddance! That was probably the only part of the last chapter that made me fucking squee with joy. And my god, did I need something to scream with joy about last chapter. So, I came up with a plan. What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other? You disappear from what was the big reveal. The big reveal is that apparently Kokichi is the cult leader and is behind everything. It's all down to him. Wow, I can't believe. I'm hoping that's a lie. The only good cubs are Mono Kid and Mono Dam. Yeah, as expected, indeed, no money. I thought Mono Kid was super funny. Mono Kid was funny, and Mono Dam had the potential to actually do some funny, cool things. And then he just didn't, which was a bit disappointing. But yeah, oh man, the Cubs, I'm just glad they're gone. I'm glad they're gone now. What? You?
It's a lie. It's gotta be a lie.
Oh, you want me to lie now? But you guys always told me not to do that. You know, but you be the last cub standing. Yeah, I was hoping Monodam would be, like, there at the end. So it was real disappointing when he just, like, purged himself. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Yeah, do you know what, Sam? Nagito slander and all, but as an antagonist, he's definitely more interesting than this brat. Honestly, I felt like Goose was more likable. And he definitely is more charismatic than Nagito. But the way that, like, this has turned, if this is, like, not a psych and a fake out, if this is, like, 100% actually the law, then really I just kind of feel like, yeah, at least Nagito was more interesting. Like, far more interesting. Kokichi had moments where he was, like, funny and witty, borderline likable, which Nagito didn't have, ever. But yeah, damn, this is just a bit, it's a bit disappointing. It's a bit disappointing. See, Togami was antagonistic, but you could tell he was a badass and that he would be reliable, right? He gave you the vibe. Like, that I didn't mind, but, oh, geez, this doesn't feel right. There are so many things that feel off about this. So, first of all, I think it doesn't make sense if Kokichi is telling the truth. It doesn't make sense to do that at this point. Because nothing is achieved. Hey, welcome back, Gamer Sheep! Good to see you again! And appropriate. And I just kind of feel like what he said about us being sent into space because, like, only one person was bad, I don't believe that either. Hated him as soon as he messed with Chiro. 100%. 100%. Absolute filth. Filth. But I do kind of... Huh, exactly. I do kind of feel like something is very wrong here, and even if what Kokichi is saying, if some amount of that is true, what is definitely, in my mind, not true, is that we were all being sent into space to save the world. Because evidence tells me that we have all done something fucking abhorrent. We are terrible people and they want to launch us into space for something good. Thank you. I'm glad you like my hat. I'm channeling my inner Shuichi. So Kokichi's story doesn't fully add up. I think some of it is true, but I don't think all of it is true. I don't want to believe that it's as simple as, haha, bad guy was obvious bad guy, right? I don't want that to be the case. Memory alteration could be. I'll show you the irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took what looked like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later...
Exosols?
I mean, this doesn't mean that he is the mastermind. This means that he got access to the room where that remote control is kept. What is going on? I thought only the Mono Cubs could control the Exosols. At this point, it looks more like Kokichi is trying to become the mastermind. Yeah, I agree. I agree. What an awkward time for a 3-stream streak! There is never an awkward time. There is never an awkward time. We don't usually have the mastermind revealed to chapter 6. It's true. It's true. That's why this feels off to me. This feels off. Kokichi is, after all, just a reminder. Reminder, Bleaties, hark back to Danganronpa 2. Hark back to Danganronpa 2, where we were told in unequivocal, factual tone that an ultimate is entirely beholden to their nature. Okay, they're entirely beholden to their nature and they can only act in a way that relates well to their ultimate. Kokichi is like the ultimate evil overlord or whatever, so he can't help but act like an ultimate overlord. You know, like an ultimate supreme ruler. That's what he does. That's who he is. So in this environment, he's engineering it to make it seem that way, you know?
Oni-chan.
So we are, I think right now, he's trying so hard. I still think, Bleaties, and this is EP's prediction based on the meta. Based on the meta of the previous 2 games. I think Kokichi is the next one to get dusted. I think Kokichi is the next one to get dusted. Watch this space. Watch this space. I've made my prediction. Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school. As long as I have the master remote, all the exosols move on my command. It's like how Nagito abused the hell out of his luck in the second. Yeah, absolutely. Fully. Absolutely, Celestia. Exactly. Nail hit on head. I think we're seeing parallels between Nagito and Kokichi. We know how much both of them love to cause trouble. What game is that? This is Danganronpa V3. Killing Harmony. As you might be able to tell from the number, it is the 3rd game in the series. I am playing it blind. This is my first playthrough. Never played number 3 before. And right now we're in chapter 5. So we're coming towards the end. Now, I don't know how close we are to the end. But I do feel like, based on the previous Danganronpa games, 1 and 2, we are probably getting there. We are very near. Yeah, Soda was just kind of dead weight, wasn't he? Which is a shame, because I loved his aesthetic. I loved the way he looked, but damn. He should have just been relabeled the ultimate simp. Yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, this isn't the place to be. People should normalize bringing tomatoes to the Game Awards and trading them with Jeff. People should... Do you know, I was about to say something incredibly problematic that would have definitely got me kicked off of this platform. But there are other things that people should throw at Jeff Keighley. I'm gonna put it that way. I am not a Jeff Keighley fan. The Dorito Pope should have just fucking stayed in his lane. And I wish he'd go back there.
Thank you for the head pat. Thank you.
Very much appreciate the head pats. As long as I have the master remote control, all the exosols move on my command. Inherited me as horniness. Man, the things I want to throw at Jeff Keighley would have him hospitalized. I don't think that dude has done anything positive for the gaming industry at all. I have a not very good opinion of Jeff Keighley, and I am going to say nothing more on the matter. So, you really are the mastermind.
You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind?
Hey Doge, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Kokichi isn't gaming so much as attempting to game the system, I feel. Yeah, Maki's been awesome. Maki has been absolutely phenomenal. Pure goddess, icon, queen. Truly, truly an excellent character in this installment of the franchise. You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you a huge hint, but you still didn't get it. See, I was waiting with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out. Yeah, Kaito could just die because he's sick. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of amazed that Kaito has made it this far. I thought Kaito was gonna pop his clogs in, like, chapter 3. So, you know. Holy shit, Seb. I misread that as Futamaki for a second and had to double take. I do not recommend eating Futamaki, but Futomaki sounds very nice. Yikes. Yeah, man, Kokichi is trying way too fucking hard to cement his role as like overlord, as leader or whatever. I don't think that's right. I think it's a massive misdirect. I think it is an ultimate being held sway by their nature, you know? How do I think the dead students would have reacted if they got to this point? Probably just like the ones who are alive, absolutely mortified. I wonder if a maki roll actually is a type of sushi. A maki roll is a type of sushi, yes. Yes, it is. Destroyed emotionally, very likely. Shocked, horrified. It would have been quite a stunner. And it's almost certainly why Gonta was, well, it may have been a part of the reason that Gonta was as affected as he was. But again, I do feel that there is more to this than our friend Goose is letting on. Fortunately, you do not have that specific kink. I see, Seb. Good to know. I think. Hint, you left that message for us. Nah, but I guess that precious hint went to waste. All because you bastards trusted each other. Huh? I told you! You guys should have doubted one another more. You guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier, and there could have been way less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad though! If only she killed me, then the game would have ended. Bit of a misplay. Bit of a misplay there from Kokichi. He's brought Kaede's name up. And that is gonna ignite some fires. That is gonna ignite some fires. You know who I think knows more? Yeah, I do wonder about Tsumugi. Like, I've said all along, but it bears repeating, right? Tsumugi is either fucking pivotal to this whole situation, and has just been getting away with being in the background to reach this far, or she's a Sonya Nevermind who always seems a bit suspicious and a bit kind of useless. But actually is genuinely completely legit. I can't tell. You do want to eat Tsumugi. Who doesn't want to eat Tsumugi? She's plain delicious. Am I right? Whee! Banter. What do you mean? This is the truth to the killing game. Well, This turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know? Are you saying it's the truth? Or are we just being led around by you this whole time? I'm not convinced that's true. Also, the fact that Kokichi has had to collaborate with Monokuma on certain things implies that Kokichi is not in control. His face is so pale, looks like he's wearing a mask. Yeah, like I say, kind of, like I said, reminds me of like Vega's mask, for example, from Street Fighter. It's that kind of menacing crescent moon smile. Aw, you mad? What are you gonna do about it? Shut up, of course I'm mad! Don't think you won just because you got the Axisals on your side. Cause we've got the Electro Hammers. I suddenly feel like the Electro Hammers are a big old plant, which was kind of implied already. Kokichi mastered rage baiting, he did. Huh? If you beat the tunnel in chapter 1, it vaguely spoils the twist, does it? I can't imagine beating the tunnel in chapter 1. That shit was so sadistic. The murder hole was so sadistic. I could not bring myself to sit there for hours and torment myself going backwards and forwards. Aw, typical Kaito. I guess things aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice. Oh, I guess the battery ran out on the hammer. We did do a whole bit talking about how the battery on the hammer is very limited. It doesn't last long. This isn't news. The electro hammer? Emotional damage. I mean, he definitely is emotionally damaged. As would I be in his shoes right about now. The dude went to take a swing and it was an absolute fluff. At that moment, his electro hammer powered down. And not just Kaito's. Every electro hammer powered down at once. Yeah, he said it would deplete immediately upon hitting an exile. Exactly. They don't have very much juice. I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly. But that lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous. Did you calculate that too? Sorry, Kaito. Your tiny brain is just too different from mine. I mean, they are certainly two very different people. I have to give credit where it's due. He's right about that. It shows how flawed Miyu's inventions were. Yeah, absolutely. They certainly weren't perfect, and it definitely get the impression that a flawed machine is a factor here. Like I said, it really feels like every person here has something to do with the world being fucked up. Like, everyone here has done something terrible that has negatively impacted the world in a serious way, and that's why they're all here. They weren't sent out into space together to save humanity. I think they were sent away from humanity to save humanity. If you see what I mean. Does that make sense? She wouldn't get much for sending her stuff even if the world was stable. I don't know, I reckon she could probably have got herself like a decent commission with like Ann Summers or something. Hatsune Miyu. No, she's not wholesome enough for that. Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know. You can't resurrect the dead. And you can't turn Earth back to normal. Right. Even if that's the case, I can't get over it if I don't punch you. No. Excuse me.
Curse you,
Honestly, Bale attacking my throat. Pardon me. Right. Whew, dry. Kaito's voice really, really drives me out. Honestly, punch him, but I mean, we already we know that Kaito is really weak right now, so that punch isn't gonna, it's not gonna be up to much. If someone paid her to install flashlights on robots. Somehow I feel like she'd be really good at that, Celestia. I do. Kaito, wait. I tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time. Oh boy. Just a reminder, the Exosols are here right now. Maybe don't punch the dude that's holding the Exosol remote. Your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first. Stop! But Maki's scream was in vain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, what have we said about this before? Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the Exosol and was smacked down. He hung limply from the Exosol's hand like a rag doll. Oh my god, he really should have let Maki do it. Maki's at full power. Kaito. Don't worry, he's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind. These Exosols were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now, I think it's hilarious how much they become a threat to you guys. Yeah, ironic that Monotar's Exosol grabbed him, honestly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Maki's going Super Saiyan! Maki's going Super Saiyan! That's it. That's it. Kokichi's getting dusted. Watch this space. Maki? Give Kaito back. Her eyes are screaming bloody murder. Maki glared at Kokichi and moved towards him. No, Maki, even if you... Let go. Do you want to die? Maki? I won't let go. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. Please, Maki. Oh, she is absolutely seething. Oh dear. Oh dear, this is not going well. This is not going well. Kaito is on the back foot. Maki is now pissed off at us because we said don't do the thing. Her sprites are gorgeous. They really are. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. A little bit too self-aware about the visual novel language there.
Ending? If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world is destroyed and we're the last human beings, what are we supposed to do from now on?
How about doing anything you want?
Eh?
I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see the utter despair on your faces. I mean, it is weird, isn't it? Like, when he changes color, like, what is the intent there? This is almost as hard of a situation in the first game when we had to choose whether or not to let Kaede die. Yeah. Yeah, in the first trial. I do still feel like Kokichi is saying that he's the mastermind, but I am not convinced. I am not convinced. I think he's just completely under the sway of his own ultimate ability. He's gonna bite it. He's gonna bite it. Yuppers, I'm totally satisfied now. So you guys are free to do whatever you want. Hold on. You were the one that started all this. That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together or kill each other. Or you can change your mind and stay here. You're welcome to do that too. Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen. This is the Go for Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. I mean, he says that, but the fact that we've been building it while we're in here, the layout is weirdly... Like I said, it still looks like a computer circuit. Wait, did they say something about the hammer's not working? Or could they just hit the exhaust with them? They're out of juice. Because we used them to get out, you know, so they ran out of power. Oh, but did you guys know this guy on the other side of the barrier isn't real? That's just one of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship. Oh, but of course, we need to forget we're on a spaceship. So anyway, the killing game is over. Now you can do whatever you please. I don't know what to do. So, Maki is absolutely going to fucking murder him. And that will just be for fun. That will just be for fun. As a Persona fan, you can't read. I am also a Persona fan. I also only have 2 brain cells, so you know, maybe there's something to it. What do you plan to do with Kaito? I just want him to chill out for a bit. Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal, but if he gets all of you involved, then it's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around. Oh, it might start up again if we let him run around? Why would that be? Why would that be? Is that because you're not actually in control of it, Kokiuchi? Could it be because you're not actually the mastermind and you're just fucking with everyone? I don't know, that seems like a weird thing to say. That seems like a really weird thing to say, you know? Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the exercise hanger alarm remote back? What? I was thinking that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaito in. Don't give it to him, Shuichi. Hand it over, Shuichi. Don't give it to him. You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right? Wow, am I really going to be made to pick? This school is mine and I am the king. I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles. Yes, this world is mine. Man, just hearing him, like, revel in Japanese. Kono sekai wa omu no da yo. Indeed, indeed. Sorry, Maki. What, I don't even get a choice? I should be allowed to choose. Great. Great, so now, like, first of all we pissed off Kaito, and now we pissed off Maki, so now they're both gonna be pissed off at us. We are losing backing every passing minute. I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. Thanks. Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he just left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. He left us there with the truth. The truth of our despair. I mean, I am not convinced that that's the entire truth. Maki is gonna be raging. Maki. Coward. I know. I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. Well, Maki is now definitely not going to be helping us. Himiko, are you okay?
Am I okay? How can I be okay? The outside world, everything's destroyed. Everyone's dead. Everyone in school, everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead.
Calm down, Himiko.
What am I supposed to do now? There's no point living anymore.
Is there not? I think this is Kokichi's game. I think he wants us to end the game ourselves in this very literal manner. The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity. This killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? Yeah, I'm not convinced, Maria, that this is something. I feel like Kokichi is setting them up somehow for his own entertainment. You know, like his ultimate ability is just like running rampant. I don't think this is the true end, TM. There are too many things that do not add up. And the mastermind who engineered all this and is forcing us to participate is Kokichi. I can't. My mind feels like it's about to short circuit. Me too. And what do you have to say about it, Miss Tsumugi? Tsumugi, are you okay? She's got a 1,000-yard stare. It's no use talking to her right now. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There is no outside world. We're the only humans left. Trying to get outside was pointless. And we were played the killing game for it. And it was all meaningless. That's the conclusion.
So what will the others die for then?
It's okay, guys. Mini Mechamaru will save us all somehow. Honestly, that would be the best possible ending. That would be the best possible ending. I am down for a Mechamaru return.
Mini Maru, let's go!
Pocket Maru! I need my own Pocket Maru. That's it. That's it. I should use like like the inside, you know, the cardboard insides of a toilet roll. I should use one of those and some bits of like paper and stuff. You could definitely make your own like mini Mechamaru.
So, this is the despair that Gonta felt. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. If it's like this, it would have been better if I died a lot earlier. And then it's all over now.
I don't think this is real.
That's true. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. There'll be no more death, no more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is, we all should have just died a long time ago.
But you know what? I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't even remember how I got back to my room. Before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed, numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair, but the sleep came anyway. Oh! Monokuma Theatre to lighten up the mood? I'm king of the world! If Nikita was here, he'd give some kind of hope speech. Oh my god, he really would. He really would. Fuck that guy.
Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice?
I actually did know that. That's a true fact. That's a true fact. We only recognize who's on the end of a line based on their, like, cadence and delivery, and not actually the voice we hear.
Their voice is converted to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns. Your phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups like strawberry, melon, and lemon?
Melon is categorically the best one. I will not be taking questions.
They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye.
I mean, yeah, of course. I love they're all just sweet, but then our sense of smell impacts how we taste things. So the aroma being different affects the taste because we can taste the smell, if that makes any sense. Am I drunk? No, I'm not drunk. This is just Monokuma's voice. Dude's nuts. The bear is crazy.
Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny that these facts are lies? What would the world be like if all lies were denied outright? I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies are what make the world go round.
Well, thanks for that, Monokuma. Servituring the V3 cast as your children. I'm sure there are plenty of people that do. I wouldn't be apologizing for that. Well, I guess that's it. Monokuma's taking a break. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point to morning announcements now. So it's really over. There's no point to this killing game anymore because there's no more reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. There's no reason to live. No reason to live. This is an epilogue. All that's left is to take up time. What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. I wonder what everyone else is doing. I wonder what everyone else is doing. Can we go and see? Hey, Toasty, good to see you. Time for the power of hope and friendship to kick in. Absolutely. Another non-announcement. I wonder what Kaito is doing. That's right. I wonder if Kaito's okay. Yeah, that's it, Toasty. We've fallen into despair. And let me, so you missed the whole, Kokichi reveal bit. I'm gonna level. I don't think that's real. There's too much that doesn't add up. I don't think that Kokichi has told us the whole truth. I think he's told a truth that serves him as the ultimate evil, overlord or whatever. But what he said about us being put in a spaceship and sent into space to save humanity doesn't add up with the information that I've gathered about everybody's talents and the fact that clearly they've all done something bad. So I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I also think that Kokichi is going to be the next person that dies. I think he's going to be the next one to bite the dust. Bite the dust. Is he... It's no use. My mind isn't working and my body... He's just too exhausted. Another Monokuma theater? Damn, 2 in a short space. Ah, no, the junk Monokumas are in this one. I fucking hate those guys. I hate those guys. Yeah, it doesn't feel real. It does feel like another synthetic world. You know, it's like, oh yeah, this is a spaceship. Okay, it's a spaceship. But the layout of everything here looks like a motherboard or a computer circuit. That doesn't make sense either. Monokuma gains sentience. You've been unable to watch, but this is your favorite part. Oh, well, I'm glad that you were able to get it for this. Today and tomorrow are my last streams before the new year. So I'm gonna try and get through this today and tomorrow so that we come back fresh.
If you're searching for the meaning of life,
You're already doing it wrong.
your life doesn't need
Meaning, it just needs purpose.
In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with loved ones or chasing dreams. You can live for eating delicious food or
Playing games.
most people can live by as long as they have something to live for.
Aw, bless you, Toasty. I hope the work isn't too hectic for you today. I hope that you get to have a good break. I'm very appreciative that you've spent your break to visit me. Thank you.
If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. It's been a real pleasure doing business with you.
It's been a real pleasure doing business with me. What business did I do with Monokuma? What business did I do with Monokuma? Nothing that I can think of. Well, that's another non-announcement. Work is manageable. I'm glad to hear it. I know this time of year, especially if you work in like catering or retail, it can be pretty nuts. Oh, and also like emergency services. Christmas is a terrible time. Yeah, this is some very strange things are going on right now. This doesn't feel right. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up. Or I might not get up ever again. I don't care. If I just kill my... Bing bong! Oh, someone's come to knock at my door. Maybe Maki's finally come to punch me for handing over the control pad. You know, for handing the controller back to Kokichi instead of handing it to Maki. What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? Who could it be? On my feet for the first time in a while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... Uh-oh. I think maybe she really has come here to give us a battering. Uh-oh. You look terrible. Maki? Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else. Everyone? I'll be waiting, so hurry up. That's weird. What's going on? What's going on? It feels like it's only me that hasn't been doing normal shit the past few days? Maki spoke curtly and left. Everyone is waiting in the dining hall? I guess I should go? His bed hair is super cute. He's so precious. He's been a very EP boy. He's been a very EP detective. Was it all a dream? Oh my god, that would be like the biggest like fuck you at the end of this game. If it turned out to just be a dream. I think at that point I just have to yeet my laptop out the window. I hurried and took a hot shower and then left my room. Looks as if he was attacked by a cat. I don't know about a cat, but it definitely looks like he was dragged through a hedge backwards or something, doesn't he? He looks a little bit worse for wear. The bags under the eyes. Such an emotion. Oh, dining hall time. I have to say, this hasn't gone quite where I expected it to. Man, it would be wild if we came in here and suddenly there was a full cast. Wouldn't that be wild? Everyone was in the dining hall, besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Yeah, absolutely is goodbye despair all over again. Really? Even I look terrible?
Well, your face always looks like that.
Bit rude.
What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right?
What?
I want to go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that?
Sure. But before that, take a look at this. Wow, is like Maki has just turned into a walking suicide booth? Is that why we're here? Everybody's asking her to do something about us. What the fuck? Bit sinister. Oh, a flashback light. Is that a flashback light? So, show me. Let's see. Maki, why do you have that? It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. It was just sitting there.
And Kiichi probably put it there.
To confirm the truth, perhaps. If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story.
So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth he told us.
We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves. Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first. Honestly, I find it a little bit jarring that everyone is unconditionally just like, just kill me now, but they've, like, I can appreciate the despair making them want to, like, end it all, but the fact that their first thought was to go and ask Maki to do it for them, that is so demented. That is so demented. What?
Why do we have to do that?
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're gonna die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way. And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left. Indeed, no money, indeed. It do be like that sometimes. So, let's do what we can. Well, okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are.
So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that?
Yes. Very well then.
Yeah. I am actually quite excited to see what is on this flashback light. Although normally they lead to nothing but trouble. I am eager to see what information could possibly be on here, and I am hoping that it's something that actually completely undermines Kokichi's story and will make me feel validated. will make me feel validated in my opinion that all of this is a fucking huge setup. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. A flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway. See, I'm thinking the reason we haven't seen Monokuma around is because now that Kokichi's got the controller for the Exosols, he could actually cause some problems for Monokuma. So Monokuma might be taking evasive maneuvers, possibly. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Let's see what we've got! And at that moment, the world flipped upside down, turned inside out. Bwah! Hope's Peak Academy! Killing game! Biggest, most awful, tragic event known to humanity! And so on and so forth. That's it. I remember. Everything is connected. And we had forgotten. We had forgotten that everything is connected. Connected? It all started at that academy. A government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students. Oh! It's the tune! Do you hear it? Oh my god. We're having an epiphany, Bleaties. Are you vibing with this? Check out this tune. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to... It's like... I have to make it loud for a sec. Exactly. Amazing. So when he says it's all connected, I'm wondering if he means literally. I'm starting to think that might be way more literal than I anticipated. Oh, hello. Respond please, control pad. There we go. Hope's Peak Academy. And the event that tore the school apart and changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. He said the thing! He said the thing! Ahem. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. A single high school girl indeed. The unhateable, incredible Junko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. Oh man, we're having a full recap of the first two games. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair and forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world began to slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. Ah yes, and then we had Ultra Despair Girls, which we do not talk about. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. Are we gonna mention Ultra Despair Girls? Seems like we might be skimming over that piece of information. Indeed, that's how a lot of people feel about Ultra Despair Girls. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained down from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world, carrying an unknown virus. Oh, the despair virus! The despair virus! I knew it! Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then Makoto Negi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Like, I wasn't expecting an entire, like, historical rundown. This seems a bit much. But I guess I need this. I guess I need this context to understand what's going on. Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become seeds of the future. That's the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began and 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. It cannot possibly be us. Really? Even though it seems like we've done a whole load of shady shit? Man, I am struggling to accept this. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt. And the new Hope's Peak was like the last, in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. To be fair, it was a little bit between the OG Saga and this game, plus I think they kind of treated it as a you don't need to play those games to enjoy this one. That is fair enough. I do get it. Yeah, I mean, they don't want people to feel like they have to have played the other ones, but I guess it's kind of a shame though, because if you come into the franchise at this point, because you're like, maybe you've been gifted the game, you're giving it a try, and you were until this point considering playing the first two games, now you might be significantly less likely to play the first two games because they've both been basically spoiled for you. Like, I don't know, I guess I feel a bit conflicted. I don't know, Danganronpa V3 at times, it kind of feels like the devs have loaded some of the content with a bit of personal spite from being forced to make a game that they didn't really want to make. Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. As we keep being shown. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because... No, we weren't selected. You watch the anime. Yeah, the anime is, like, fine enough. The anime is fine enough. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. I see. So, okay, so this is our fucking Deus Ex Machina. We are immune? That's it? We are the only people in the whole world that are immune to this virus, and we just so also all happen to be ultimate students. So no one else in the world except these 16 students. Damage. I do feel a bit brain damaged trying to, like, pass this information. But okay, I will accept it. I will accept it. You have to just kind of, you know, make peace with the inconsistencies and sometimes the ludicrousness of the things that are in the Danganronpa games. This is going to be one of them, I guess. That was the reason we were chosen by the Gopher Project. I finally remembered. This world and that world, it's all connected. I see. Everyone, did you all remember? Yes, I can vividly recall everything now. Yeah, why? How could we forget something so important? We were students of Hope's Peak Academy.
We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity.
Except for one person. Kokichi Oma, the mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity? They were the remnants of despair. Oh, thank you so much, Toasty! Good luck at work! Good luck at work! Thank you for stopping by. I will be totally blunt though. I really don't want this to be the actual way that this ends. I don't want this to be true. This feels like a bit of a cop-out. This feels like a bit of a cop-out to me, okay? Man, I am glad they have remembered, but I hope there's a bit more to it than meets the eye. That's right, the cult organization was out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to ultimate despair.
So obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair. Class trials, Monokuma, the students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko and Oshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair. Oh, wait, hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admired Junko and Oshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us despair, but then he got bored of that plan.
Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined is the ultimate despair for you.
Man, I don't buy it! Bleaties, I don't buy this. This doesn't feel right. What's wrong, Maki? Nothing. I'm just not convinced. Yes, Maki! Yes, Maki! Honestly, yes. Please. Tell me I'm not going fucking crazy. It's not just me. Even Maki thinks that something is wrong here. Maki thinks something is wrong. I agree. Yes, Maki, we are on the same team here. Something is not right. Something feels right. This doesn't seem as it should. Something is missing. I agree, no money. It is lackluster. It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal. Are you sure? We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything.
Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for us.
No, we just need to become that hope. Yes, Kibo. Yes, Kibo. Kibo, become that ultimate hope. Make your Ahoga count for something. What's with you all of a sudden? If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair. Also, nobody's questioning the fact that this thing just suddenly appeared on the table and reminded them of their memories. Like, this is a setup. This is such a setup. This is absolutely a setup. There's too many things that don't make sense. If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing. What for nothing? That's what my inner voice is telling me. Man, I'm still kind of hoping that his inner voice is an actual, like, recording on loop or something. Like, it's a real voice. That would be so funny. No matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do. So I will not despair, even if it's only a little. I will move forward with hope. Kibo. Right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That is what I believe hope is. That's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We are the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy, rebuilt as the symbol of hope. If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair. I got it! In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up. Well, that's such a revelation. I feel so happy for Tsumugi that she's finally had a strong feeling about something. I think that will be the first time this whole game she seemingly has had a strong feeling about something.
We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world. The making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live for 100 million more years. Yes, Himiko!
Himiko still has the most character development of anyone. She is phenomenal. You guys, you're right. Let's do it. Let's fight together against despair. Yes, as long as we stand together, without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. We all stood in unison. We each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. It was supporting each and every one of us. I mean, it is, but man, I really do feel like Maki needs to trust her intuition. Maki needs to trust her intuition because I agree, something is wrong. Something is not where it should be. Something is amiss.
Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope.
With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch. So does Kibo, I guess. Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up. But if that was his plan, it failed. It's true. It does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. I mean, maybe because that was never Kokichi's plan. I don't think... No, I don't think all is as it seems, dear Bleaties. The only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi. So, what's our plan now? What are we gonna do about Kokichi?
You gotta stop you-know-who, the remnant of despair, or this despair will never end.
We have to save Kaito too. Yes, of course.
He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need at times like this.
Yeah, he is just the kind of guy we need at times like this, and the fact that he's not here is a bit of a concern. I'm guessing he's very not well right now. Perhaps we will see him imminently. With Kaito by our side, encouraging us, then even if we are the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Okay, but that's putting way too much emphasis on the need for Kaito to be present. We need to be able to do this as a group without Kaito, because Kaito is very, very, very sick. Oh, excuse me. Little sneeze. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that even in a situation like this, he would think of something. The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito? They're in the XSR hangar. Both of them? Kokichi did say that Kaito would be trapped in there, but by chance, I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday. By chance, meaning that she was like dead-ass full-on assassin sneak 100 following him? By chance. Really? I bet the truth is you were worried about Kaito and were watching the hangar all day. Busted! So busted, Maki roll. Looks like that was the case. It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything. I just had nothing else to do. Wow, can you believe the sundariness of this? It's not like I like you, silly boy. Ugh. I was just in the neighborhood. Okay, Maki. Okay, doubt. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and to think of ways to kill them.
Stop. We're just getting mushy, but you had to make it all bloody instead.
We know they're in the XSL hangar, but how do we get them out? Yeah, so how are we gonna get them out? We don't have the control anymore because Shuichi, being a massive PU55Y, just handed that right over. Right over, no questions asked. So, we're gonna have to find a way to kick that door down. If the hangar has an alarm system, that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote to shut off that alarm system. And there's also an electric barrier, right? You'd need to do something about that too.
Hi.
Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too. Yes, we did test this out, remember? We tried this earlier when we found the area. And Monokuma gave us a full demonstration.
So many problems right from the start. What should we do?
It'll be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? I mean, it seems like she has more than an idea. It seems like she knows what to do. So, I mean, well, we're not in a new chapter, so there's not any hidden Monokumas. So I guess it's about time Maki told us how we're gonna go and help Kaito out of his predicament. How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier? With the electro hammer? Wait, I thought that they were all out of juice though. How are we gonna juice them up? If you hit the panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. We did the same thing to the electric lock on the exit to the outside world. But it won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm system will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer. Then we'll use this. Oh, the grenade that Kokichi left behind. Is that... It is. It's the very same grenade. The signal jamming electro bomb. It's basically an EMP, right? It's an EMP grenade. Electromagnetic pulse grenade. Whoa. Why do you have that, Maki? There were only 3, and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket. Yes, Maki. What did I say? Sneak 100. Sneak 100. And apparently also pickpocketing 100. Excellent work. You know, during that time. Good job.
As expected. Your kleptomania and terrifying Clara, both first class.
I love the as expected. I can just hear the Japanese Sasuga. The delight, the profoundness, the impact.
The terrifying glare part was a joke, so can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Nice work, Maki. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar. Yes, so can we get inside the hangar? Can we just go? Can we just go and get Kaito out? I'm kind of done talking. I want action. Ibi wants to act. Ibi wants to go and rescue Kaito before he like dies from choking on his own blood or something. Not only that, it will disable all communication. That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the exosols. If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar.
Then Kokichi'll be as good as butt naked. All he'll be able to do is hold his crutch and run.
That was a weirdly specific mental picture, but thanks, I guess. I mean, Bleeties, do you want to think about Kokichi holding his balls while he's running away naked? I find that a weird thing. A weird thing to have decided to mention. He might be able to control an exosol from inside.
Butt naked?
I mean, that would be an achievement. No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed. Then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exosols.
Dang, I just left mine sitting around without charging it.
Oh, sorry. But I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. I see, that leaves one whole night for somebody to drop dead. That is a whole night. Bleeties, I think we're about to find us a murder. We're going to wait until tomorrow morning. What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible. Maki, I know that you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow, when everyone is ready. I mean, she's pissed, but also we have no other way to get in, so I think at this point she has to concede it's the best course of action. Fine, that's what we'll do then. This time, we'll definitely kill him. Kill? No, Maki, you can't. Even if he's a remnant of despair, that doesn't... But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. Also, I'm not gonna argue with Maki when she's looking at me like that. This girl could fuck me up in so many ways. For that reason, I will kill him. But you can't.
I understand how you feel, Maki, but we feel bad after we killed him.
It would be no different than the killing game that has caused us so much suffering. Yeah, that's the sort of thing the remnants of despair or Kira would do. Is this a JoJo's reference? Did she just make a JoJo's reference? She made a JoJo reference! Ah! Okay, now I've got that out of my system. But Kaito said that killing is wrong. Remember? Yes, thanks, no money. Appreciate that. So, we can't. I mean, this is it. Kaito said it, so Maki's gonna have to suck it up because she doesn't want to make Kaito sad. Fine. If everyone thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys. Oh yeah, Death Note's Kira. Valid point. Valid point. You are actually probably right about that. Man, there are so many fucking bad guys in anime and manga called Kira. Why? Why? But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him. Wow, Maki is actually reliable? I mean, when was she not reliable? She's always been reliable. She's been great.
No, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Maki roll.
Whatever that means, I agree.
If a Maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue.
I guess so. I try not to eat food that's too hot, but I mean, I would be totally lying if I said that I hadn't bought like heated pastries from like a bakery or something and immediately bitten into it and regretted it immensely, and the top of my mouth has been burnt for the rest of the day.
Did you see those eyes? You're like a predator looking at its prey.
You may have deserved that, Himiko. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. It does feel very scripted though. Something about this is pre-planned. The placement of the flashback light on the desk. Like, I don't know. Something isn't right. There's too many things that still don't add up. And also, Maki has reservations, and I agree with her. Something is not right. And she has very good instincts. I trust Maki's instincts. You know, as a trained murderer, she's got a good feel. She's got good vibes. I trust. But it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaito. Because Kaito was worried about her. She promised to work hard to do her best. Of course, if I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I want to die again. What are you looking at? Oh, sorry. Let's do our best. Then the three of us can train together again.
Ah, that's so wholesome! Yes, I want to train with you again, Maki Roll! Let's train together and be besties!
Yeah, right. I was missing our little, like, training sessions. They were quite cute and wholesome. So what is that gonna do for us? What is that gonna mean? We finalized our plan to get into the Exisal hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we'd wait for the Electro Hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined.
We're focused and determined! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Someone is absolutely about to get murdered.
Yes.
First, we need to charge the Electro Hammer. But I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. So there has to be something I can do. A nice job. It was a wise call. Yeah, so he's called us useless and said that we aren't needed anymore. I mean, I don't agree. This is not the true ending. And we know it's not, don't we, Bleaties? We're not gonna fall into his trap. That's not true. There has to be something I can do. Right, I'm gonna scout the area. Be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. I'm worried about Kaito. I think we're all worried about Kaito. He's, you know, he was wounded. He's been coughing up blood. He's been getting progressively weaker as the days have gone by. And I don't know how many days have passed since this incident that's on screen, but it's been enough days that it is entirely feasible that bro is dead. So let's hope that's not the case. He's hurt and he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to. Alright, I'll go. So here's our hammer. I like that they've actually put the hammer down charging so we can see it. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. So we're gonna go check out the scene. Ah, Kibo! How you doing? How you doing? Oh, Shuichi. We must rescue Kaito no matter what. If we're to defeat despair and find a new hope for ourselves, I'm certain we need him by our side. Yeah, you're right. You know, they're really building up the whole, like, we need Kaito, we need Kaito, we need Kaito. This feels not good. This feels like a trap. Don't you think, Bleaties? Doesn't it feel a bit like a trap? They're going a bit too hard on the we need him angle. It was thanks to Kaito we were all working together again. Let's save Kaito and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope. It surely is. There's no one else around, so let's roll. What have we got? Who's around? Who is around? Let me do a quick check. Checkoshimasu. Checkoshimasu. Let's see where everyone is. Oh, okay. So they're in the hangar. We know that. The girls. Let's go have a word with the girls. Let's see if they have anything important or any good suggestions. Any suggestions for us? So are they in here or? Oh. Do I have to do that first? I guess maybe they'll be here after. Oh, here's one of them. Okay.
Got so much motivation now. I can't wait till the Electro Hammer recharges.
Calm down, Himiko. If you expend all your energy now, you won't have any when you really need it.
I see. That's true too. But who would have imagined that we're the last step, hope of humanity, and this was a spaceship?
Yeah, who would have imagined? Who would have imagined? I have to be honest with you. I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced.
That's not right. Are they really gonna throw away the whole magic theme just like that?
There was a magic theme? I mean, was there? I certainly hadn't noticed. So, then, that must mean, yep, Sumugi's over here. Did you come out of your room because you couldn't calm down? Yeah. I was the same. I couldn't stay still. This morning, I barely had the willpower to get out of bed. It's all thanks to Maki. I can hardly believe it. Maki, who was so tsundere in the beginning, is now the one pulling us along. Ah, but it's probably because of Kaito's influence. Why do you think that? Why do you think that? I mean, I think that that's really very obvious. Don't you agree, Bleaties? Why? You can tell just by looking. Maki's interested in Kaito. Otherwise, she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is. Oh, yes, I suppose that's true. Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation? Oh, no, it's not like that at all. Isn't it? I mean, I'm pretty sure that there was a cuck bench while we were, like, on our training sessions. Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I just meant to mock you about Maki. I wonder, when we were at Hope's Peak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this? Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that. Even if we can't go back to that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow as one of the last students of Hope's Peak Academy. Well, that's super wholesome. That's super wholesome. So we need to rock up to the hangar. I'm just gonna check. There's nothing surprising anywhere. There shouldn't be. It should just be. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Well, Let's go. Let's go to the hangar. I don't know why I just ran away from it. I was like running towards it already and then changed direction. Let's go. Let's go. Gonna fight. Well, I'm not really. I don't want to fight anyone actually. I don't think Shuichi's much of a fighter. If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there is a good chance there are exosols patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Oh, not a force. Fuck. Okay, so that was a bit like this early on too, where we had to like run away. So I can hear. Right, so we can hear them patrolling, and they're surrounding Monokuma? Wait, what? Oh, was I actually right? Was I actually right? Monokuma was taken hostage by the exosols. Oh, fancy this. What a twist. What a twist. Did I maybe call that Kokichi isn't the real mastermind after all? I fucking hope so, because that would be the saddest actual end. Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while, but are the exosols protecting him? I don't think they are. But why now and why all four of them? Kokichi is controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait. If the exosols are here, then they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Yeah, so we just want to... We want to roll on by. And here we are. How convenient. That worked out well for us, didn't it? Didn't it just like... Isn't that just like perfect timing? I'm so glad. The alarm is enabled. So we're going to check the setup. The electric barrier's up too. I can't get close to the shutter. But I only saw 4 exosols. I don't know where the other one is. Inside, perhaps? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window down there. There certainly is. Because I remember thinking how weird that actually was, but now I see that it was plot purposed. There's a window. The bathroom window? Can I see inside from there? I peeked into the small window and saw a silhouette on the other side. Oh. What are you doing here? Kaito? Oh, has he been locked in the toilet? Has he been locked in the toilet? That would be pretty funny. Don't shout, stupid! Kokichi will hear us! Oh, is he close by? No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. Is he though? We don't know that because he can't see. I mean, at this point is pure speculation. Pure speculation. It's entirely possible that, I'm just guessing, but I think it's entirely possible that Kokichi, if Kokichi is able to control the exosols, and we know that, like, the hammers can disable electronic things, I'm starting to wonder if maybe Kokichi is going to end up dead, crushed inside an exosol underneath the hydraulic press. That's my current prediction. That's my current prediction. Make a note, Bleaties. Make a note. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the exosols with him. Yeah, but he hasn't got the exosols with him. The exosols are outside. They're guarding Monokuma. Yeah, that's true. Wait, so what are you doing here? I mean, what am I doing here? Well, I'm saving you, of course. By yourself? I mean, no, but we'll gloss over that. No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you. All of you? It was Maki's idea. Now watch him go all gooey and silly, man. You mean, okay, there's hydraulic press videos. Yeah, I do mean just like the hydraulic press videos. So there is a hydraulic press. Genuinely, there is a hydraulic press in the hangar inside the room that they are in right now. And it has an emergency stop function that will trigger if a living thing is detected underneath it. However, if a living thing is, for argument's sake, wrapped inside a mech structure, it might not trigger the sensor. And it may still end up crushing someone. So I'm having a wonder about that. I'm thinking that maybe that's the way he's going out. I think he might be getting dusted like that. It was Maki's idea. Watch now, Kaito's gonna go all like, ooh! Like 13-year-old girl. Honestly, I given up. We'd all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows you'd never give up, no matter how bad things got. Aww. Look at him, he's super jazzed. He's super jazzed. Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. The way he keeps repeating that like it's a superpower or something. Even if the world's ended and humanity's extinct, I can't give up. It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easy. I mean, also, yeah, but also, like... I don't know, man. Is Kaito really the hero of the story? Yeah, that's right, Kaito. Don't you worry. I'll do something about all of this. He's gonna do something about all of this. Watch this space. It's all getting sorted thanks to a Kaito Momota Luminary of the Stars promise. You can take it to the bank. Oh, except you can't because, you know, the world is fucked up and everything. That's a promise. All of you guys are working so hard, so I can't sit back and relax. Aww. He's acknowledging our efforts. He's gonna try something too. There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay." It's just, I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an Exisal is dangerous, even if you got an electro hammer. I mean, this is why we are all charging up our hammers. I mean, one electro hammer, okay, but what, 4 of them? I reckon we got a good chance. Got it. Oh, by the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously. Me? Well, yeah, of course, it's nothing. Yeah, he doesn't want to admit it. He doesn't want to admit it. Oh, man. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat. Sure. Okay. And, hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta. Shuichi, I'll leave the rest to you. Yeah, see, if that ain't the biggest death flag you ever saw in a video game, literally though, sheep. Like, if that ain't the biggest death flag you ever saw ever in the history of video games, I don't know what is. We've already had people die immediately after, you know, saying things, along the lines of, man, I'm so glad that we've come so far and stuff, so this feels a bit weird. This feels a bit not good.
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone. Especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes. Yeah. You're an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something beyond it.
Is there a way to go beyond the truth? Is there a beyond the truth? I mean, it's either the truth or it's not, right? Isn't that the way it works?
Don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's just gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, power of friendship, remember? Power of friendship, Bleaties, every time.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting. I believe in you, so I'm leaving the rest to you for now. Got it, Shuichi? Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend. Yeah, I understand. Alright! Now get going before Kokichi comes back! You're right, I'll see you tomorrow, Kaito.
Well, it's time. It's time to go. I got a terrible feeling about what is on the horizon.
After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle but while I was meditating on it, it became nighttime before I knew it.
Yep, no Monokuma because he's being guarded by the Exosols.
We go at dawn. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
I believe that we're forgiven. I believe we're forgiven. I believe we're friends again with Kaito. But also that hails something very bad happening soon.
I have to do it. To live. To find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep in my heart.
Oh, we're having a Monokuma theater, even though Monokuma is currently busy, I think.
Don't panic, just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but you're 100% cotton mascot like me hope is, well, the thought of seeing young people brimming with hope killing each other just to survive. Watching your hope fade away. There's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other. It makes me, oh, so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it.
Has he? How, though? How has he gone and done it? Bing bong, bing bong. Morning announcement. Sans Monokuma. Still. Interesting, interesting.
After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed. Here we go.
First to the dining hall.
I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room.
We are going to do... Well, I mean, we are intending to do a rescue. Whether we actually will, though. I don't think he hates us. I don't think he hates us. I am certainly intrigued, though. Because I've got a terrible feeling. Kaito has been getting steadily more unwell as time goes on. He was in a real bad state last time we saw him. So we don't know how much time he's got left, but it won't be a lot.
We're all here.
Is everyone ready? Of course, my electro hammer is all recharged.
So I guess we're good to go?
At that moment, I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better.
I mean, whatever works for her. She's a professional, right? She's a professional. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let her do what she does. It's her specialism.
Then we're off. Oh, before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted the hangar yesterday. You scouted out the hangar? Yeah, and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom. The bathroom? I see. That certainly is the best place to lock someone up. And I also saw Monokuma by the hangar being protected by 4 exosols.
I don't think he's being protected. I think he's being guarded. I think you've got it twisted. I think you got it twisted, Shuichi.
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Oh, I saw that too. What? You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo? Yes. I thought maybe I could get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own?
Okay, that is a bit of a concern. That's a bit of a concern. Watch this space. That'll be coming up in the next case.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go?
Well, I mean, obviously didn't work, innit? Because where's Kaito?
It went about as well as expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things.
What did you witness?
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan. Shuichi saw 4 exosols that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar. Just one? Yes, the green exosol.
Oh, it's Monodam's exosol!
The green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exosol's presence. Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the exosols? Considering it's where the exosols are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption.
It certainly makes sense. Can you imagine if every time they walk through it would set off the alarm? The most impractical security system known to planet.
Anyway, there are 2 exosols in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have 1 chance. Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss. That's exactly right.
Well then, we're off the rail this time.
Let's go! We must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. I am so ready to find a dead body. Bleaties, I'm so ready to find a dead body! Things clipped out of context that would sound all kind of fucked up, but seriously, I think we're due. Someone is dead.
Energized, motivated, the group rushed out to the dining hall, one after another. Alright, here I go.
Yes! Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna do this. It's been long enough. Enough weird things have happened. Absolutely. Exactly right. That's how I feel inside. That's how I feel inside. Right, we're going to the hangar. Let's punch it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are long overdue an exciting development after all that doom and gloom. It's about time we had something hype. It's about time we had something exciting happen. Let's go. Let's go. My money is on our next victim being Kokichi.
Everyone must have gone to the hangar already, so I shouldn't be late.
But we need to remember to watch out for the exosols. Well now, that's a concern, isn't it? Interesting. It's almost as if, I don't know, they've powered down. I'm starting to seriously think Kokichi is now dead. Watch this space. Monokuma's not here? He should have been protected by the exosols. And the exosols... they don't look like they're gonna move? What's going on? What is going on? There's only 3 of them.
There should be 2 more in the hangar. It's just like Kibo said.
We should consider ourselves lucky that there is only 2.
If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan. Alright.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Dun 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 dun. Can we speak through the window again? Oh, no. No, game says no. Time to railroad.
It's dangerous for us to call Kaito now. This will all be for naught if Kokichi finds us.
He's not gonna find us. Are you ready, Bleaties? Let's kick this door in. Everyone is here. Let's get started right away.
I'm ready.
Maki, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Who do you think you're talking to? Yeah, let's not like question the professional. It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm system. Okay, so I just need to point out something. How does she know how to use this bomb? She literally just said it's just like using a normal grenade, but there's a moment of lag. How would she know that if she's never used one before? There are only 3 in existence. Bleaties, I'm not sure I like what this is implying. This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the exosols. Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the exosol. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. Thank you for the head pat! Thank you, thank you! And also for the posture check, yes. Yes, gremlin mode was engaged. I was perhaps sitting a little bit like a shrimp. But only a little bit. Only a little bit, I promise. Well, we have to be ready for the worst. I'm just having a quickie sippy first. Thank you for the hydrate, of course. I love how when I'm drinking, my mouth just stays open on the screen. It looks crazy. Drink complete! See, why doesn't that always happen when I finish having a drink, man? In real life, you know, I should just like, I have a drink of something, then I get a fanfare for it. How peak would that be? It would be like amazing for like 5 minutes and then it would get so dull. It's 3D. Ah, thank you! Right, we have to prepare ourselves for the worst. We have to get ready for the worst. I still think Kokichi is dead. Let's go. If he gets into that exercise, I'll stop him with this hammer. You're right.
What's wrong, my hero? We're ready to start, you know.
Yeah, alright. Then, let's go. Maki triggered the electro bomb and then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then... Ooh. Did it work? The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel. Shuichi, will you do the honors? It would be my absolute pleasure. Alright, leave it to me. Bleaties, brace. Brace for impact. This is funny for many wrong reasons. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Alright. If I hit the control panel with this... As I swung up the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed... Well, would you look at that? It's already scuffed up! It's already all scuffed up, Bleaties, but why? Why would that be? It's almost as if the one of the exosols has attacked it or something. The control pad is covered in marks, as if damaged by something sharp. Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up. Sorry, you've got it. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could. I would like to thank Miyu from Beyond the Grave.
The electric barrier turned off.
Let's go. We all ran to the shutter at once. We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. Oh, don't worry. I don't think you're about to have to worry about that if my intuition is right.
You better be ready. This is it.
The remnants of despair ends here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this. To end this killing game. To end this despair. Come on! Come on! Yes! Yeah! Fucking hell! I don't believe it. I knew it would be the press. I knew it would be the press. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. It was the press. Oh, and look at that. Monokuma's back. What?
Bing bong, bing bong.
Well. Guess who's back? Back again. Our bear is back. Tell your friends. Well, Monokuma. Well done. Well done.
A body has been discovered!
Everyone please gather at the exosol hangar. There was no fucking way, was there? The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over yet. Well. Well. Bleaties. Bleaties. Do you know what? I will let this sequence play out. What is this? What's going on? chaos and madness, confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much to spare.
Is that blood?
The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone's in that press? Who? The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them. What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead. Look! It's gonna come down to figuring out whose jacket that is. Man, I don't want to have to open the press. I very don't want to have to open the press. Can we not? Those clothes. Oh boy. Okay. This raises a lot of questions for me. This raises a lot of questions for me. I was quite sure that it was gonna be Kokichi in there. So far, I'm 50% right. The question now, Bleaties, is where is Kokichi? They're Kaito's.
The one in the hydraulic press is...
Okay, Maki is about to have a fucking breakdown. No, it's not possible. Guys, what if this is a massive fucking... What if this is a massive fucking Duke? Having a thought here. Having a thought. What if it's not Kaito in there? What if it's just Kaito's coat? I feel like that's a distinct possibility. I am not going to trust that that is Kaito. Not yet. Not yet. It's not possible. And here we go.
Looks like you've a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the Cuban game's all about after all. Oh no, I will pass out the Monokuma file. Oh, don't say you're getting bored of this, cause things are about to get interesting. I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation too.
Things are about to get interesting, huh? Hold on. We have to investigate. So the killing game is going to continue. The killing game will continue. If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then it means the mastermind Kokichi is still alive. I'm still not convinced he's the real mastermind. I'm not convinced.
If Kokichi is still alive, that means the one that over there is Kaito.
So, they laid on the death flags a bit thick, to be fair. But I do still also believe that that isn't necessary. Like, we can only see a sleeve. We can only see a sleeve. So I'm not sold yet. This is not enough information. No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when... Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me. Calm down. How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I've seen so much death already.
Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
But what if... And here's another thought. What if actually they're both dead? What if both Kaito and Kokichi are dead? I think that is a possibility.
Okay. I don't believe Kokichi is alive. Bleaties, I do not believe Kokichi is alive at this point. It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about? More importantly, where's Kokichi? That's right, I don't see him anywhere. He should still be somewhere in this hangar. He ran away? We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit. Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned.
No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this.
Wait, we can't leave yet. We don't know for certain if that is Kaito. We haven't explored all of the possibilities yet. If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing?
Because what if he wasn't?
I know, this is a lot to consider. But what if he wasn't actually the mastermind? What if he wasn't actually the mastermind and he was just saying that, like, oh man. I feel like I'm just constantly on repeat. And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Guys,
What if...
this might well sound absolutely fucking batshit.
But what if Kaito is actually the mastermind because he knows he's fucking dying anyway? I don't know, wouldn't that be wild?
That'd be wild.
That'd be an interesting spin on things. That'd be a very interesting spin on things.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead. I don't think Kaito would have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember?
Yeah, but all he would have had to have done is get hold of an exisal. Remember we saw him out the window of the bathroom? I mean,
And his opponent, the mastermind, could control the exocells at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
I don't know, weirder things have happened at sea.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. And even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean Kaito is the culprit. So does that mean the culprit is one of us? Wait, that's impossible.
No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far.
Look, I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe it. I just can't believe he's dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here with our own hands and reveal that truth in the trial.
So you want to continue the killing game?
A class trial will be held either way. We should just investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. And it all starts here.
Exactly, Kaito said, I'm an impressive detective, so he trusts that we're going to get to the bottom of this. We might find something beyond the truth. What could that even be?
That's right. I have to do this. To keep my promise to Kaito. You're right. If the class trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate.
We already know the answer.
But we don't know the answer. We don't even know who's in the press. We don't know who's in there. Oh god, I don't want to look either though, to be fair.
Ugh. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope. My main concern is how Kokichi will react
if we accuse him of being the culprit.
If he just plays dumb and runs away, there's nothing we can do.
Except I don't think that's a possibility.
No, I don't think so. Junko and Oshima cherished the killing game rules. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore them.
I agree. They definitely wouldn't. I mean, we saw that a few times, didn't we? In Danganronpa 2 and in Ultra Despair Girls. In Ultra Despair Girls, it was extra unpleasant, though.
Then it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial.
That's true.
I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily? Well then, let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi? Yeah.
Well, this is it. It's beginning. We don't know who's in there. It's just a body.
It's just a body, but we don't know whose body.
But I don't think it's Kaito.
I don't think it's Kaito.
The body was discovered in the XSR hangar. The victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Well, loads of information to go on there.
That's it. That doesn't tell us anything.
The identity of the victim is unknown? It doesn't even tell us that much.
It doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and the culprit are. The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
Man, she just so wants Kokichi to, like, go down in the trial. Either that or she's, like, misdirecting. I am kind of wondering if maybe Maki has engineered this situation. Thinking back to our previous chapter 5s, right? Thinking about our wives. It doesn't seem like a good omen.
Look, it's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me that he'll do something about it. I want to believe in the promise Kaito made, and I want you to believe in that with me. I refuse to investigate with you. Why? You're not calm at the moment. Right now you're acting like Kaito, backing Gaunt's class trial. It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with pure belief. It's not that simple.
No, but that's exactly what Kaito wanted to do. Maki is behaving very oddly and very strangely. Also, note that there is a trail of blood leading to the engine room. Well, that'll be something to look at.
Maki turned her back to me and left. Maki. There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame or if I'm malfunctioning somehow, but I'm starting to feel somewhat sick.
Yeah, I think that it could affect him. After all, he is made of machinery.
I don't feel weird at all.
It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance after all.
Oh, you can't call him an appliance. Come on. It's not a kettle. Don't call me an appliance.
I'm telling you, appliances should go rust outside.
Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. That sounds like it's for the best. It's for the best, Kibo. I don't want you to like bust a fuse or something. Especially without Miu here, we can't fix him if anything goes wrong.
Kibo left the hangar swaying side to side a bit.
Then I think I'll start investigating too.
Oh, will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No, you don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for us to investigate by ourselves.
Himiko left in a hurry.
Yeah, well, I can understand not wanting to open the press.
I wonder if Himiko suspects...
Suspect who?
Everyone. Because there's fewer of us, so... people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking. I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaito, but a third party. Anyone
Could be the culprit.
But we were united towards hope before all this, and now we're split up. Could it be that's why Kokichi killed Kaito? To disrupt our harmony?
Oh, she said the thing! Killing harmony!
Because if not, then what reason would he have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for too. The reason Kokichi's going to hold this trial might be to separate us. To separate us. In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed him, then we're completely caught in his trap.
I don't think so.
This is all a part of Kokichi's plan to separate us? This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. We can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And we don't have much to go on. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time.
No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start.
Time to solve this mystery and find the truth. I'm gonna begin the investigation.
Well, Bleaties. Well. Shit is getting very real. We've got a whole new tune now, too. Damn. We got a whole new tune. Banger. Bleaties. It is, I do believe it's time. It's time for us to stop. It's time for us to stop. It's been a long ride today. There's a lot going on. We did indeed get our next death, which I'm quite pleased about, to be honest. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it up till now. There is a really nice event going on right now, Jingle Jam, with the Yogscast, so I'm gonna send the few of you who are still here to that. Those of you on YouTube, I would like to suggest that you go there on YouTube. They're doing Fighting Fantasy, which is absolutely amazing. It's so much fun. I will be back tomorrow to carry on this investigation. Thank you so much once again, and double thank you to those of you who came to today's karaoke. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for my last stream before Christmas and New Year. So, Bleaties, as always, thank you for being the bestest good eggs. You are absolutely wonderful. I very much look forward to seeing as many of you as possible tomorrow. And in the meantime, I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. So until then,